So what is it about rounding that we're still getting confused about? Somebody help me out. Yes, they're in the back.
The 10 and the 100.
So the place value when it says to round, listen to this. I need all eyes on me. Stop what you're doing. Yeah, perfect. So when it says the place value, again, what are my place values?
10.
So what's my first one?
1.
Ones, tens,
Hundreds.
hundreds.
Thousands.
Good. Good.
I feel like you did scribbling right there between that.
Okay. So we've got tens, we've got ones, tens, hundreds.
10,000, 100,000.
Good. Okay. Can you guys see?
Yes.
So when it says to round, that means all other numbers behind that place value are going to be a 0. Okay? Did you realize that?
Yes. No, I mean, no.
Maybe that was my bad for not saying it. So if I have 3,640 and I'm rounding the 100 place value, what number is in the 100 place value? Let me hear everybody. 6. So that's the number that's either going to become, can't see it on the camera. Who's humming? Thank you. So that's the number that's either going to stay a 6 or become a 7. The 4 is going to go away. The 0 is going to be a 0 still. So it's either going to go stay at 600 or go up to 700 because I'm rounding to the nearest 100 place value. So the 6 is going to be the thing that changes. It's either going to stay 6 or go up. And what's going to inform me of that decision is the buddy right to the right of it. So will we go up to 700 or will we round down to 600?
Round down.
Why are we going to round down, sir?
Because if it's a 4 or less, you go backwards.
Yeah. Who remembers the song, the saying, sir?
4 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, get rid of less.
5 or more,
Yes.
raise the score. 4 or less, give it a rest. Okay? So what if I was rounding to the tens place value? So I'm looking at this number. Everything behind that number will be a 0. It already is. This number is going to inform me of my decision. So it will either stay 3,640 or it will round up to 3,650. Which will it do?
3,640.
Yeah, because my number to the right of it is below 5. Okay? Does this make sense?
Yes.
Now I'm going to round to the nearest 1,000. That means everything behind the thousands place is going to be a 0. So here's my thousands place value. So it's either going to stay a 3 or go up to 4. What number is going to inform me of that decision?
Hundreds.
The hundreds place value, which is the 6. So this is either going to become 3,000 or it's going to become 4,000.
4,000.
So which one will it become?
4,000.
Because
Because the 6 is higher than 5.
does this make sense?
Yes.
Sir in the back?
Yes.
Okay. Sir in the front?
Yes.
Ma'am right here. I'm gonna need ma'am to prove it to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Wait, so we're done?
No.
Why'd you say wow?
Okay.
So read this number to me. 15,750. 639. If I'm rounding to the nearest 10, I'm gonna look at my 10's place value. So everything behind the 10's place value is gonna be a 0. So it's either gonna become 15,630 or it's gonna become 15,640.
16,740.
I'm rounding to my nearest 10's place value. So it's this one. My ones will become a zero because I'm rounding to my nearest 10's place value. I'm looking at this one to inform my decision. Will I round down to 30 or will I round up to 40?
40. Up to 40. Up to 40.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I get it.
What if I'm rounding to my nearest 100 place value? Which means when I'm rounding, it means everything behind that place value becomes a 0. So it's either going to become 15,600 or 15,700.
I got
So I look at the hundreds place value. This one informs it.
600.
So I will round, my rounding will end up looking like, because I'm rounding to the 100 place value, it'll be 15,600, because it's what I'm rounded to the 100 place value, 0, 0. Okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
If I'm rounding to the nearest 1,000 place value, that means everything behind the 5 will be a 0. So it's either going to be 15,000 or it's going to be 16,000.
15,000.
This one informs my decision because I'm rounding to the 1,000. This one tells me if I round up to 16 or I stay down to 15.
Stay down. Stay down. No, round up. Yes.
It's a 6. 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, give it a rest. It's a 6, so it's closer to 16,000. Do you see how we're still having some trouble? Why though? That's what I don't understand. What's not clicking? Yes.
Maybe it's people are getting distracted by coloring.
You think people are distracted? So if I'm gonna round to the nearest 10,000, when you round, everything that is behind that place value becomes a 0. So it's either gonna be 10,000 or it's gonna be 20,000. That's it. You don't round to 15 or 16,000
20,000.
because you're looking at this place value, the 10,000 place value. It's gonna stay where it is or it rounds up. Everything behind it becomes a 0. So this is what I'm rounding, this is what I'm looking at to inform my decision. Do I go up to 20 or do I go down to 10? And how do you know that?
Yeah, it's 5. 5 or more, raise the score.
Okay. Do we feel okay about this? Help me.